I now invite Professor Beverly Webster, Vice President Education, Monash University Malaysia, to present the Distinguished Alumni Award for Monash Malaysia for 2021 to Mr. Sikandar Bizenjo.
Sikandar is the External Engagement Manager at Enro Group, one of the largest private sector organisations in Pakistan. He graduated from Monash University in 2014 with majors in International Business and Economics and received his postgraduate in Development Economics from the University of East Anglia in 2016. Sikandar is also part of the World Economic Forum's Global Shapers community, a network of young change leaders from across the world. He sits on their advisory council and is also recognised as an expert by the World Economic Forum in leadership and youth perspectives. A development economist at heart, Sikandar is part of a group that started the Balochistan Youth Action Committee to help the most marginalised people in the rural and mountainous regions of Pakistan in the wake of COVID-19. His efforts have earned him a recognition from Bill Gates as one of the 7 unsung heroes of the pandemic and from renowned author Paulo Coelho. It's our privilege and honour to present the 2021 Monash University Malaysia Distinguished Alumni Award to Sikandar Bizenjo.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. Wonderful. The graduation address gives us the opportunity to hear from a distinguished member of our community, and we are very fortunate that today our address will be delivered by Mr. Sikandar Bizenjo. Thank you very much.
Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Andrew Walker, Vice President Education, Professor Beverly Webster, Vice President Research and Development, Professor Matthew Nicholson, Head of School of Business, Professor Nafis Alam, esteemed faculty, families, and of course, lovely graduates, hello and good morning. I was trying to structure my speech for today to see what I want to say and how I want to share my lessons with you. And then I thought, how about I share my life story so you better understand what I want to communicate. It is indeed an honor and privilege to be recognized by my alma mater after 8 years to come back to Monash to receive this award. It's a privilege and I'm overwhelmed. I'm from a very small village called Nal. It's a small valley in Balochistan province of Pakistan. In terms of human development indicators, it's one of the lowest across, I would say, Pakistan, in terms of basic education, healthcare, and infrastructure. My family, 15 years ago, my parents took a leap of faith to move out of that village and come to a metropolitan which is called Karachi, for their one sole purpose, that is that we get a basic education, myself and my siblings. And I believe that it is that one step that changed our entire life. I want to show my gratitude to my parents. I want to show my gratitude to my siblings, 2 of my sisters who are here, my brother who couldn't be here. I want to show my gratitude to my Monash teachers, my friends, and I want all of you to show gratitude as well to your families sitting around, to your friends, to your fellow Monashians who helped you in different assignments, who perhaps saved a spot for you early morning in the library, who cheered you on when you fell down. Show gratitude. That's a good quality to have. I am one of those who don't believe in a self-made person. I believe humans by nature work stronger when they are together, when they work in communities. People might say that I'm a self-made person, but they often forget that there are hundreds of people behind the scene that have made it possible for you. People around you, your family sitting here cheering on you today, they have made it possible for you. To show gratitude to everyone that you can think of. Malaysia was the first country for me to travel outside Pakistan. That was the first time in 2011 that I sat on an airplane. A young boy completely confused, not knowing what to expect. Your beautiful country and this campus welcomed me with open arms. Then and today as well. So thank you. I was a very curious person. I still am. And I think Monash had ample opportunities to feed on those curiosities. Monash changed my life. And no, they didn't ask me to say this. If you don't believe me, let me tell you how. Education, you all are privileged to be graduating today from one of the finest institutes. Everybody knows at Monash, wherever in the world you go. It's part of the group of 8 in Australia and one of the top hundreds in the world. Sure, education. But for me, I wasn't academically too good or too inclined. So for me, there were other things that sort of balanced it out for me. For me, there were 3 key things in Monash that sort of changed my life apart from the amazing education. One of them was Model United Nations Society. That gave me courage to speak in front of public. I could have never dreamt of standing in front of you a few years ago. The second is Monash University Volunteer Program, MUVP. I was part of it throughout my academic life here. And I think that gave me an insight into different communities, into different world, how the communities live, be it the refugees, be it animals, be it children, be it old age. And the third one was an opportunity to go to Copenhagen Business School for an exchange abroad semester. And these were when I was part of Monash. But I think that curiosity, I still have it in me. Many of you here sitting today have perfect CGPAs. And I think you all deserve a round of applause. It's amazing. Grades do matter, but it's not all that matters. So my one advice for you to be humble. Always remember to be humble, no matter where you go, no matter what you achieve. That humbleness should define your personality rather than your CGPA, your grades, your title or rank in an organization. That humbleness, let that humbleness to define who that person, who you are from inside. To those with not so perfect CGPAs, you'll be fine as well. Trust me, I can say this with full conviction that 80 to 90% of you sitting in this hall will have better CGPA than I had. It was embarrassingly low, I can't even tell it on the stage. So if you're curious, you can meet me backstage, I'll tell you how much it was. That being said, there are many of you today who may not know what life holds for you. You may not know why you studied what you have studied. You may not know when you enter your first job, is this the right for you or not? Let me be the first one to tell you, it's okay to not know. It's perfectly fine. You don't have to figure out life in one instance. Many, even towards the end, they don't know where they're going. And that's perfectly fine. It's normal. I see life like a canvas, like a painting canvas. You see those videos on Instagram and TikTok where someone splashes a bucket of paint on an empty canvas. It doesn't make sense. But gradually, when the painter starts to make something, gradually and slowly, it turns out to be utter perfection. Whether it's an animal, whether it's part of nature, but it's something that comes out so beautiful. Life is like that. If I'm asked, what do I want to change from our past? I wouldn't say a single thing. Because you're here because of everything that has happened to your life. Your failures, your ups, your downs, all of them combined is making or has made who you are today. So you don't want to change anything. You want to improve on those things. So I see life like that canvas that may not make sense at a certain point, but it will if you're persistent to it. And to me, every life in this room is utter perfection. Many of you here today in this hall, in 5 or 10 years down the line, or even sooner for many people, or later for many people, will become CEOs or world leaders, inshallah. Just remember that whenever you are on that decision making from now on till the end, whenever you're in the decision-making process, always remember 2 things. That these 2 things should define your decisions. That is this decision good for people? Is this decision good for planet? And both of those answers should be yes. There might be a lot of uncomfortable decisions that you have to take. You might have to suffer a lot of financial losses or have to leave some companies in future as well. But make sure your values are hard rock solid from now on, because that's going to make you earn respect. The next person will know that this person is not going to compromise on his or her values. So you make sure that you are leaving Monash more curious, more humble, and down to earth, and knowing that decisions, whatever we do today, have to be for the people and the planet. Once again, I want to thank Monash University, all of you, for having me here. It's indeed a privilege. I can't explain it, how overwhelmed I am to be here. I could have never expected, never in my wildest dreams, that I could get a degree, that I could get an award and speak to the graduates on which seats I was sitting just like 8 years ago. So believe in yourself. Life is beautiful. It's going to be challenging, but it is indeed beautiful. Congratulations, graduates.
Graduates, as you leave the ceremony, remember that you are not leaving Monash University.